Imagine this, a historic upset that flips the script on decades of dominance. Could this be the moment college football fans will never forget? On October 18, 2025, in Nashville, Tennessee, the Vanderbilt Commodores shocked everyone by defeating the powerhouse LSU Tigers 31-24, ending a grueling 10-game losing streak against their rivals. It's the kind of clash that gets hearts racing and debates raging long after the final whistle. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a sign of a new era in SEC football, or just a fluke that LSU's elite squad will bounce back from? Stick around as we dive into the details, and I'll reveal the twists most people overlook. Let's break it down for those new to the game. Vanderbilt quarterback Pavia was the hero of the day, tossing the ball for 160 yards and 1 touchdown, while dashing for another 86 yards and 2 more scores on the ground. This propelled the Commodores, now 6-1 overall and 2-1 in the Southeastern Conference, to their first victory over LSU since way back in 1990. And get this, it's only the 4th time these two teams have faced off, when both were ranked in the prestigious Associated Press AP poll, which is basically college football's way of crowning the top teams based on votes from experts and fans. For beginners, think of it as the Oscars of the gridiron. On the other side, the 10th-ranked Tigers, 5-2, 2-2 SEC, put up a fierce fight, with quarterback Garrett Nussmeier slinging passes for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a dazzling 62-yard bomb to receiver Xavier Thomas that had fans on their feet. Running back Caden Durham also made waves with a 51-yard scamper that nearly broke the game wide open, pushing LSU down to Vanderbilt's 2-yard line. But despite these big plays, the Tigers couldn't seal the deal, settling for field goals on 4 attempts instead of touchdowns. "We had opportunities, we didn't cash in on them," lamented LSU head coach Brian Kelly, summing up the frustration in a way that's all too relatable for fans of underperforming teams. And this is the part most people miss. What made Vanderbilt's win so impressive? Their offense, which ranked 7th in the nation for averaging a whopping 43.2 points per game coming into the match, outshone LSU's stout defense, the 5th best in the country, limiting opponents to just 11.8 points a game. The Commodores only punted twice, and both times came late in the 4th quarter, when they were already up big. LSU's best shot at a comeback fizzled after Vanderbilt's first punt, with only 8:55 left on the clock, and the score at 31-24. Safety Zaylen Wood sacked Nussmeier on the first play, and 3 plays later, LSU was forced to punt again, never mounting another serious threat. For the Tigers, it was a tough day on the ground, struggling against Vanderbilt's defense, which entered the game ranked 16th nationally for stopping the run. They relied heavily on kicker Damian Ramos, who nailed field goals from 48, 42, and 23 yards, but missed a 52-yarder that could have kept the pressure on. Vanderbilt, meanwhile, not only guaranteed themselves another week in the AP Top 25, extending their program's longest streak ever to 6 straight, but they'll likely climb at least 1 spot in the rankings. This marks their 2nd triumph over a ranked opponent this season, a testament to their rising star. The atmosphere at the stadium added another layer to the drama. LSU brought a sea of purple-clad fans for what was usually a fun road trip to Music City. But Vanderbilt turned up the volume on the speakers, creating an electric home field advantage. By the game's end, Tiger supporters were heading for the exits early, while Commodores fans erupted in celebration. After the clock hit 0, Vanderbilt blasted Colin Baton Rouge, a cheeky nod at LSU's rivals, and even took precautions to shield their goalposts from any post-game shenanigans. Looking ahead, LSU will host the number 4 Texas A&M Aggies on October 25th, a matchup that could redefine their season if they regroup. Vanderbilt, riding high, takes on the number 16 Missouri Tigers that same day. Talk about back-to-back challenges. And just for clarity, this recap has been updated to note that Vanderbilt did trail in the first half. LSU held the lead early on. To stay in the loop on all things college football, sign up for poll alerts and updates on the AP Top 25 here and through the AP News mobile app. For more on the AP college football scene, check out these links: https://AP Top 25 College Football Poll and https://AP Top 25 College Football. But let's stir the pot a bit. Do you think Vanderbilt's victory exposes weaknesses in LSU's vaunted program? Or is this just one bad game they'll quickly forget? Could this upset signal a shift in SEC power? Or are the Commodores overrated? Some might argue that LSU's reliance on field goals shows a lack of killer instinct, while others say Vanderbilt's efficiency is the blueprint for underdogs everywhere. What do you believe? Drop your hot takes in the comments below. Do you side with the underdog triumph or the traditional powerhouse? Let's discuss.